Hi everyone, this is my, I believe, fourth or fifth attempt at filming this video and trying to stay as short as possible. The last couple attempts that I had made were way too long and I was rambling a lot and I kept messing up in one way or another. So I hope that this time it's gonna be okay, but what I wanted to film today, and hopefully this time it's successful, is for my project Use It Up, my actual January goals and how I intend to do this, and how I intend to make the most out of all the products that I have in my project Use It Up. So there's one thing I would like to address regarding my project Use It Up as well, and that is I have filmed my intro about 3 weeks ago in mid-December, give or take, and I have of course used quite a few of my products since then. And while I have noticed that there are products I absolutely love for what they are doing for me, I've also noticed that there are products that I just don't love enough to use them up. So I am probably going to move products out of my project Use It Up and consider them neither a failure nor a success as I go along and find products that I just don't love. Now, if I notice the number getting too big, I will substitute other products in. So what I would like to do is, for the time being, I'm just going to move them out. I will quickly mention them in an update or something and say this is what happened. I have moved this out of my collection and I will start doing this at the end of January or the beginning of February. And if the number gets too big, I will say that and I will tell you what I substitute in. For the time being, I'm just going to stick with my January goals though, and I'm going to explain to you exactly what they are now. I'm going to start right with my MAC blush in Style here. This is a blush that I've had for quite a while. The packaging was busted when as soon as I arrived at home, so it is still taped together and it doesn't look nice. And my goal for January is to actually hit pan on this, and I hope you can see this. I have made quite a dent back here, and please forgive my nails, I need to redo them later today. So there you can see it a little bit. I have a bit of a dip going right here, and I think it shouldn't be too long for me to hit pan here. So that is my first goal for the month of January. Then I have my MAC paint pot in Nubile here, and this is the paint pot I've been working on for the past 3.5 to 4 months. And I had started using this before and then I had neglected it for a long time. Now that I'm moving all my non-cruelty-free items out of my collection, I decided that I would like to finish this one up. It's basically a cream shade with a bit of a sheen to it, so it's not completely matte and I like it a lot. Color-wise, it's a bit too dark for me though. So I would like to use this one up completely, and I don't have too much left, so I'm pretty sure that I should be done within about a week, I guess. There's really not much left. Then the next product I would like to use up is this guy here. This is my MAC Eye Kohl and I Get No Kick. This is just a champagne-y shade that I use for my waterline, and it's not big anymore, so I'm pretty sure I can use this one up in this month. Then a gimme product as far as my goals are concerned is my L'Oreal Volume Million Lashes Excess Mascara. This will have been open for 3 months at the end of January anyway, so I'm definitely going to throw it out then. But with all the stuff that I have going on right now, I wanted to put this as a goal because I'm afraid I might forget about it and I don't like using mascaras for more than 3 months. So there's that. Then I would like to make visible progress in this guy here. This is my Astor Soft Sensation Lipcolor Butter in Loft Up. This is just a nice caramelly nude shade, and let me just apply this real quick. This is easy to apply because it's not too pigmented and it's very nude, so I can just throw this on as I go along. And like I said, I want to make visible progress. At the moment I am at this blue line right here when I roll it all the way up, and I would like to at least use up what I have sticking out of the plastic cap here. Once I've used that up, I am going to roll it up a bit more, and I will continually try to work my way down to the plastic until it is completely gone. Then I would like to hit pan in one of the glosses in this gloss palette here. This is my Sephora Shimmer Harmony Gloss palette. And as you can see, we have 6 nice shades here. They are all very shimmery. And yeah, Sephora is not cruelty free, and I like the glosses, so I decided that I wanted to use them up in 2016. And for January, I just wanted to hit pan on one of the glosses. I'll probably pick one of the more nudie glosses because of the lipsticks I have going right now. And once I've done that, I will consider this a success for January. Then we're coming to makeup products that are actually cruelty free. For starters, I have my Wet n Wild Coverall pressed powder here. This is in the shade Fair, and my goal is to finally hit pan on this. Now, not sure if you can see this. There is, you can see the pattern that is on the pan right through the powder, but I still haven't hit pan. And I don't think I'm close to hitting pan yet, but I would like to at least hit pan in January and have this one part achieved, because I like the powder, especially for actually setting my my eyeshadow base, which right now is my paint pot in Nubile. So I would just really like to hit pan on this one, because I use this not only for my foundation but also for my eyeshadow, and I think I should be able to do this. Then I have a go for my Physicians Formula Bronze Booster, and you may remember that I am actually putting this one in my Project Use It Up because the packaging is quite bulky and I've already hit pan on it, and I'm afraid that I might actually have this break when I travel with it. So my goal for January is simply to use up this upper part here so that we can see the second ring that you can see down here all the way around. Then I have another eyeliner that I would like to use up, and it's my Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in Bourbon. I have a backup of Bourbon already, and I've had this for quite a while, so I decided it's time to use up this guy here. Again, it's not very long, and I'm pretty sure I can use this up if I actually put an effort in. Then my last actual makeup product that I want to use up or make visible progress in is this here. This is my P2 Quick Dry Spray. And I have 2 of these, but while they do help nail polish dry quicker, they also leave an oily film everywhere. So if I spray them on my nails, I cannot apply another coat of nail polish afterwards. And if it gets on the floors get slippery. If it gets on the furniture, it's not too good either. So I just want to use this one up. And as I have a second one, this is something I need to work on right now. You may see that there's a bit left here from me shaking it a little bit. This actually should be enough for maybe 2, 3 or 4 applications. I think more like 3 or 4, honestly. So I want to use this one up. And the catch with that one is I just need to remember using it. Then I would like to use up my Gucci Guilty scented body lotion or perfumed body lotion. This is more of a travel size, honestly. But it is one of my last 2 non-cruelty free body lotions, and I just want to move this out of my collection so that it is gone. The thing is, I've used this for quite a while. I've started using this on the 24th of December, if I remember correctly, and there's still a lot in here. The packaging doesn't make it too easy to squeeze it out, so despite me storing it upside down, I just don't know how I can get all the product out, because this is hard to cut open with the way this packaging is shaped. But I'm going to try my best, and I'm going to use this one up this month. But it might take me a while, because this one actually a little goes a long way, because it is a very liquidy formula. So I would like to use that one up, and once I've used that one up, I would also like to make a visible progress in my other non-cruelty free body lotion. Then I have two things that I can't really show you. One is my shower gel, and I would just like to make visible progress in it. Right now it's wet, unfortunately, so I didn't want to bring it over here and get everything wet in the process. But I'm going to mark this as soon as it is dry again. And yeah, I just want to make visible progress with it. It's a relatively big tube and I don't need a lot of product when I work on it. So it might last longer. That's why I'm only saying I want to make visible progress. And my last goal for the month is to use 3 of my nail polishes. You may remember I had set the goal to use each of my nail polishes at least once in this year. And use up, I think, 7 nail polishes in total, if I remember correctly. Not 100% sure about that. So I just want to use 3 of my nail polishes this month, and 3 different nail polishes, just so that I can cross off a few more nail polishes of those that I have used since starting this project, because that way I think I'm making a decent dent into all the nail polishes I have, and then I can figure out what I want to keep and what I want to pass on. So that's for my goals. And for the other products that I have in my project, I decided that I will probably do shorter project pans. I am not yet 100% sure how I'm going to set them up, because I kept debating on how I was going to do it. I don't want to pick myself, really, because it would be it would just lead me to pick the easier products and neglect products that might be harder. So I didn't want to have completely free reign in what I'm doing. But then I was debating a project pan roulette, where you just pick a slip with a short statement and description of what the product should be. For example, a product in a formula I like, and that might have worked out, but since my products are relatively limited to the 97 or 96 products that I have in my project Use It Up, I thought it might just be a bit difficult, especially towards the end. And I also was afraid that if I just draw those, I might end up with too many of the same kind, or too many big products that just need a long time. So using them up will take longer, obviously. So I kind of threw that around again and decided against it. And well, then I was thinking about doing a combination of where I just put in a product type. And for all the products I have in there, I would decide based on what type of product it is to put as many slips in my little bowl and pick off that, so that I would not have to finish up 5 eyeshadows at a time, but also not 2 foundations at a time, because this is just getting this would be getting out of hand. So I was debating about that, and well, I kind of like the idea. I was not 100% happy with it. Then I was debating using a random number generator and just picking them based off the numbers, but towards the end of the project I would either have to move all my products up again and calculate based off that, or I would have to figure out a different way to work on it, so that didn't make me too happy either. So I'm still a bit at a loss. I have a slight idea of where I want to go, but I'm still not 100% there. Once I am, I will post a video with a quick update on how I'm going to do this. But for now, I've decided that I will just work off my January goals and all the products that I have in my 2 project pans that I have going right now, which is the Love to Project pan, finished 14 by Valentine's Day and the finished 7 by spring. And once I've worked on these a bit more, I will just see how I go along. Now, Love to Project pan is almost over. It's, I think, 5 more weeks. And then this one will be done. So within the next 2 or 3 weeks, I guess, we will have an answer as to how I'm going to take care of my project, Use It Up, and how I'm going to get the most out of the products. But one more thing I would like to address. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!